My mom demanded $18,000 for my sister's wedding. When I refused, she stole it. I'm 27, been working in IT security for 6 years, saved up about $23,000 for a down payment on a condo. My younger sister Vanessa announced her engagement last month, and suddenly I'm getting calls about contributing to the wedding fund. Mom showed up at my apartment on a Thursday night around 8. Didn't even sit down, just stood in my living room and said, "Vanessa needs $18,000 and I'm giving it to her." Not asking, telling, like it was already decided. I explained that's literally my entire savings. 3 years of overtime, skipped vacations, brown bag lunches. She waved her hand like I was being dramatic. You don't need it right now. Vanessa's getting married. This is her special day. You're single. What are you even saving for? I told her I'm buying a condo. She actually rolled her eyes. You can rent for another year. Vanessa can't reschedule her wedding. I said no. Simple as that. Just no. She stared at me for a long moment, then left without another word, but her face told me this wasn't over. 3 days later, I'm at the gas station filling up before work. My card declines. I try again. Declined. I check my bank app right there at the pump, and my stomach drops. My savings account is empty. Completely drained. Zero balance. $18,000 transferred out in a single transaction to some wedding vendor I've never heard of. Bellissimo Events and Catering. My hands are shaking as I call the bank. They put me through to their fraud department immediately. The rep pulls up my activity and goes quiet for a second. "Sir, this transfer was initiated through online banking using your login credentials and correctly answered security questions. When did you authorize this?" I didn't. That's when it hits me. The security questions. Mother's maiden name, first pet's name, street I grew up on. All answers my mom would know. She helped me open this account when I was 19. The bank flags it as potential fraud and tells me I need to file a police report. I drive straight to the station from the gas station, still in my work clothes. The officer taking my report is this older guy, Detective Morales. He listens to everything, takes notes, asks if my mom had access to my apartment recently. I remember she came over 3 weeks ago when I wasn't home. Said she was dropping off some mail that got sent to her house. I gave her my spare key years ago for emergencies. Detective Morales nods slowly. She could have gotten your laptop password, account info, anything she needed. I give him screenshots of my bank statement, my mom's contact info, everything. That night, Mom calls me, not apologetic, angry. "I heard you filed a police report. Are you serious right now? You're really going to do this? Call the cops on your own mother?" I told her she committed fraud. She stole $18,000 from me. "I didn't steal anything," she snaps. "I borrowed it for your sister, for family. Vanessa's wedding is in 8 weeks. The deposits are already paid." I told her she had 72 hours to return every cent, or I'm pressing full charges. She laughed. Actually laughed. "You're not going to do that. You've never had a spine, and you're not going to grow one now. Besides, what are you going to do? Send your own mother to jail? Everyone will think you're a monster." I hung up. Vanessa started blowing up my phone the next day. Called me selfish, heartless, said I was ruining her wedding over money. Posted on Facebook about how her brother abandoned the family in their time of need. Her friends were commenting, calling me every name in the book. I didn't respond to any of it. Just forwarded everything to Detective Morales for documentation. 4 days after my 72-hour deadline, Mom still hadn't returned the money. Detective Morales called me that afternoon. "We've got enough evidence to charge her with identity theft and wire fraud. Are you sure you want to proceed with this?" I said yes. She got arrested 2 days later at her book club. My aunt called me screaming about how I humiliated the family. Vanessa had to cancel the wedding entirely because all the vendor deposits were made with stolen money and they refused to work with her once they found out. The whole family stopped speaking to me. Called me vindictive, cruel, said I destroyed Vanessa's happiness over money. Then Detective Morales called me last week with an update I wasn't expecting. Turns out when they investigated Mom's finances, they found she'd been doing this to other family members for years. Small amounts they never reported. And now she's facing 12 counts of fraud across 4 states. My $18,000 was just the amount that finally got her caught.